Hello and welcome to the weekly roundup. I'm Rick.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the video where we round up the latest theme park news and rumors and share it with you guys. Let's get started. We'll begin today with some Disney news as park hopping has returned to Walt Disney World resorts, all their parks. Here's a quick rundown of how it works.
First, you must have a park reservation to at least one park. You must have a valid ticket or pass with park hopper benefits. You must first scan into and enter the park you have a reservation for. Park hopping begins at 2 p.m. and ends at park closing. Park-to-park buses are available, but the Epcot monorail is still unavailable. You cannot hop to a park that is at capacity.
And there is a hotline number for guests who can call to check on park capacity before leaving their reserved park, and that number is 407-560-5000. You can hop to all 4 parks in one day. There is no limit. They just cannot be at capacity. So if we're at Epcot, we can hop over to, let's say, Hollywood Studios, or Magic Kingdom, or Animal Kingdom, as long as they have capacity for us.
That's right.
Now, it is important to note, you can re-enter your park no matter what. So we're at Epcot, we hop over to Animal Kingdom, we want to go back to Epcot, there will be no issue because we already have that park reserved. I do have a park reservation this week for Magic Kingdom, so I'll test out the park hopping then.
Nice.
It'll be in a video coming up soon.
Fun.
We already know that Universal's Volcano Bay, the water park, is set to reopen on or before March 1st, but we finally have some word on a Disney water park.
That's right. Blizzard Beach is set to open on March 7th.
That is true. However, we do not have any information on Disney's other water park,
That's right.
Typhoon Lagoon.
Right.
Discovery Cove, SeaWorld's day resort, they are introducing a new add-on.
That's right.
The Flamingo Mingle.
Fun. Say that 3 times fast. I can't even say that.
Can't even say that once. So we're not even going to try to say the first thing 3 times fast. We can't even say one thing slow.
That's true.
But this is a mingle where guests, for the add-on cost, can feed and wade with the flamingos.
Okay.
Now, why don't you give us the details, and then I want to get your reaction to it, okay?
Sounds good. The experience is limited to 8 people per group and includes private strolls with the flamingos. The mingle will begin at 8 a.m. daily. Flamingo Mingle starts at $59 per person and can be added onto the signature dolphin swim option, as well as select day resort packages. I'll leave a link to discoverycove.com so you can learn more about all they have to offer.
It does sound like a lot of fun for certain people.
Right.
I don't know about for you.
Yeah, birds kind of scare me, especially with that long beak, you know.
Yeah, you're not a fan of birds.
No.
How do you feel about the movie Birds?
Don't like that at all.
Alfred Hitchcock?
Yeah.
So it sounds like fun. Flamingo Mingle. I think it would have been better if they called it Flamingo Mingo. That rolls off the tongue better, right?
It does. You have to go slow saying it the right way.
All right. Well, go check out discoverycove.com for everything they have to offer. The Christmas holidays are over at the theme parks. What's next?
Well, over at Epcot, our favorite festival is about to start on January 8th, Festival of the Arts.
That is our favorite.
It is. It really is.
And we do have reservations for Epcot, I think the next week. So the second week of the festival we'll go, and I think we'll make a video on it.
Well, that's good. I know last year we went, and we just did an Instagram story on it.
Yeah, that's
but
what
we
we did.
Really didn't do a video on it.
We'll do a video this year.
I love it. It's my favorite. You know how artsy-fartsy I am.
So that's the next thing up for Disney.
Yeah.
The next thing on the docket for Universal is Mardi Gras.
Ooh, yes.
It's coming up soon. It's usually in February.
That's right.
Don't have a lot of information on it. Universal does have a page on their website for Mardi Gras.
Right.
I'll just read what they say. And this is the direct quote from Universal. It's unforgettable fun for everyone. Enjoy outrageous street performers, colorful costumes, strolling musicians, mouth-watering food available for purchase, and more. Please note that the event dates and content are subject to change as we are continuing to evaluate our offerings and monitor the current environment. Stay tuned for updates. So there you have it. That is pretty much all they have on their website, not even the dates.
Yeah. Now, I do have something that we checked on last year, which I hope they still, if Mardi Gras is going to happen, will still happen. So, you know, you get those food passes.
Yes.
Right? Where you purchase it
You
first.
buy the lanyard, and then that allows you to get so many things.
Right. So last year, Mardi Gras was cut short.
Yeah.
So we asked, we're like, well, next year, if you are having Mardi Gras, are you going to honor those, those passes, those lanyards? And they said yes at that time. So fingers crossed that we have Mardi Gras and that they offer,
or you can use those lanyards.
You can still use those lanyards.
And that was a long time ago we asked that. So who knows what's happened since then. So.
Things can change, but hoping for the best.
Yes, hoping for a fun Mardi Gras. Something. Yes. I think they can do a modified thing, and I touched on that in was it a weekly roundup or some other video? I touched on some the ways they can do it modified.
Right.
I have every confidence in them.
Right. We'll leave a link to that.
Oh, okay.
To that video.
Okay.
I think it's like your bold predictions video.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I will leave a link for it.
Yeah.
Thank goodness we are now in the year 2021. That's a big year for Disney. Disney World Resorts will be celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. Right. The exact date, I believe, is October 1st. Mm-hmm. So we'll have some news and stuff leading up to those celebrations.
That's right.
But as for now, I have some rumors. So...
Rumor alert! Rumor alert!
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now, we do that for fun, but there is a reason behind the rumor alert.
Yes.
Some people don't like rumors, don't like to be spoiled by rumors, or they just don't trust rumors. So that is your warning that we are about to enter into a rumor zone.
Right.
What we're talking about now will be a rumor.
Right. So
you've been
nothing
warned.
Officially has been stated. Right.
So here's what's going on with the rumors and Disney's 50th anniversary. On their docket of new rides that were to be completed by the anniversary date was Tron over at Magic Kingdom and the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Right.
They're at Epcot.
That's right.
So one's like an outdoor coaster, mainly an outdoor coaster, and then Guardians is a totally indoor coaster. Mm-hmm. They were planning to have those done for the anniversary. Now, in the rumorverse right now, this is out there. A lot of people are talking about this. The rumorverse. Forget the multiverse. We have the rumorverse.
Right. And it's not just us saying this. Other people are saying it as
well. A lot of people are saying that those two projects, Tron and Guardians, to be pushed back to 2022. Now, Disney hasn't said this.
Right.
But I think this is happening because, like, Disney had, like, a conference call or a shareholders call or something.
Right.
And when they were talking about 2021, they didn't mention those two projects. So that is kind of what's feeding the rumors that those projects are pushed back to 2022.
So it's telling that they didn't say anything about it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Another little rumor. It's not so fresh. Now, I did mention this in a live stream. I was doing a live stream, and people were asking me questions. We were in the Lost Continent at Islands of Adventure.
Right.
And I brought up that someone asked me maybe what would be a good retheme for the land or something. Mm-hmm. And I brought up Legend of Zelda.
Right.
That was not a new rumor or anything. That's been banted about quite a bit. But,
not just by us.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, since I mentioned it, the rumor has had a pop. Now, I'm not saying it's because of me or anything, but there's been a pop in that rumor.
Recently.
Just recently.
Uh-huh.
I feel like, again, Universal hasn't said anything about it, but how do you feel about Zelda coming into the Lost Continent?
I think it'd be cool.
Did you play Zelda?
But you know me, I'm not a video gamer.
Yeah.
I wish I was. I try, but I'm not a gamer.
That was one of my games. I really like playing Legend of Zelda. I loved Zelda. That was one of my games.
Yeah, you're better at those kind of games than I am.
I think though one reason why the rumor may be getting a pop is because Poseidon's Fury shut down.
Right.
Along with a few other rides.
But it hasn't gone back up again.
That one hasn't gone back up again.
Other ones
Fast and the Furious has. The
Kong and Kanga or whatever.
Twirl and Hurl, that has been going again.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that they're keeping that one shut down, Poseidon's Fury, that's kind of fuel to the fire this year.
And then they closed down the stadium back there for what was the show?
Well, Sinbad's
It's been
stunt show.
Right, for a long time,
Yeah.
but that's already unused kind of property.
Yeah.
I mean, other than it's a, U.S. zone right now. But
And here's a couple more reasons why I think that rumor always keeps popping up.
okay.
One thing is, Universal does have agreements with Nintendo
Right.
for Super Nintendo World and all that. So there's a good relationship with Universal and Nintendo. Mm-hmm. And then I think the Lost Continent, when it relates to Zelda, it's not like they would have to bulldoze everything down and start from scratch. I think the land can stay pretty much looking very similar, with Zelda.
Okay. Is it...
I mean, they would have to retheme some things,
Right.
Mythos and stuff, but the look and feel of Zelda would fit well in there. It's not like it'd be like a totally different land.
Right. Like repurpose what they already have is what you're saying. Okay, I got you.
So I think
that's cool.
that's kind of why that one always stays alive.
That's nice.
And I wouldn't mind if it happened.
Yeah. We always like fresh and new. That's awesome.
Although I would miss Poseidon's Fury.
Don't lie.
No, I wouldn't. And now that we are done with the rumor segment of the video, sound the alarm. No more rumors. No more rumors.
You did great. That was awesome. Good for you.
I swear, a goal for 2021 is to get some Rumor Alert t-shirts for you.
Oh, God.
And you can wear it into the park. But we're done with rumors now. Let's move on to question and answers.
All right.
This is where you guys submit the questions. I try to answer them. And if you want to submit a question, go to myrixflix.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of the homepage. There's a little thing there for you to fill out and submit a question. Or a video suggestion.
Okie dokie.
First question.
All right, the first one is from Cindy Abrams. Hey, Rick and Nikki, I want to go to HHN, and I was wondering, when is the best time to go, in your opinion, for the best crowds and temperatures?
Well, temperatures, it stays hot all through
Yeah.
HHN.
Be prepared to sweat. I mean,
Yeah.
unless it's like the very last day and a quick cold front comes through,
Yes.
that's all you're going to get.
The
Be prepared
first-
to sweat.
The first weekend is miserable with heat and temperature.
Oh, yeah.
And also the first weekend with crowds.
First weekend with crowds is kind of bad, but then it doesn't really pick up and be crazy until October. So
Yeah.
September's a good time to come.
Especially if you come during one of the weekdays.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You're better off then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times they do packages where like you get a hotel and then you can go during the park during the day and then do the afternoon or evening at HHN.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff.
I think this year's 2021's opening weekend will be insane.
Yeah, who knows? With all the pent-up demand, it might be crazy every single time.
Yeah.
Because people just need their fix.
But a general rule is for the wait times and the crowd would be September. The closer you get to Halloween, the busier it gets. The weather, maybe it gets better. It stays hot all the way through. I mean, it's January. It's like 82 right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Exactly. All right. The second one is from Douglas Neal. What's your favorite stage show in all of the parks?
Stage shows. I'm going to stick with Universal. Now, Disney, there's nothing really at Disney that grabs me. I know they have like a stage show up there by the castle. Their shows don't really grab me.
Okay.
And I did a video for Universal, like the top 6 shows. And now it's different between the best and my favorite. I think in that video, the best shows, I think the Blues Brothers won. But my favorite show is Maryland. What about you? Beat Builders?
No. Well, again, it might sound weird. We went to, and I don't even know if Disney's even offering this anymore, but the Villains After Dark, their villain show was great. It was really, really good.
That is true. Now, I wasn't thinking special events.
Okay. So
But
on the daily...
That is a good show. You're right.
Right. I don't know.
Blues Brothers.
Sure. I like them all. I enjoy every single one of them. Maybe Celestina, and the Banshees. I kind of.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I like their holiday set too.
And also, if you're talking extra things, the Blue Man Group.
Right.
That's a separate ticket you got to buy.
Right.
But you would have to buy a separate ticket for villains.
Right. Exactly.
But as far as just going into the parks, seeing a show, Maryland for me.
Yeah. Maybe, and honestly, maybe even Ollivanders, because I kind of like Ollivanders. But then again, I like, the horror and makeup show, too, because that's hilarious.
That's a good one, too,
so,
yes.
gosh, I can't pick. Sorry, that's a hard question,
Well, it's
Douglas.
easy for me. But you
All
mentioned
right.
some other good ones.
Okay. All right. So this next one is from Isabel. What travel site should I use to get the most accurate prices on park tickets and hotels?
I have a link to that in every video. Undercovertourist.com
Right.
is what I use
Okay.
for now.
All right. Next one. And then also Orlando Informer.
Yes.
As well.
But I keep links for Undercover Tourist in every video.
Okay. Next one is from Josh. Do you see the Velocicoaster being up and running by the next Orlando Informer event in June?
Speaking of Orlando Informer, good segue.
Good segue.
Didn't even plan that.
We love those guys.
So the next dates are what? June 4th,
4th and 5th.
That's
Ooh,
early.
It's close. Yeah.
Whew.
That's a tough one to call. Wouldn't that be awesome though? Oh my gosh.
They're progressing very quickly with that coaster.
Yes.
I could see it being done by then. But it's hard for me to actually say it because it's so close. I think to be safe, I would say no, it wouldn't be ready by June 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
That's the safe side of Rick. Now the real Rick would say, heck yeah, we're gonna be done
Let's
in
do this.
late spring.
Exactly.
Forget summer, it's gonna be done late spring, but you can't bank on it for that meetup.
Right. But we can hope.
It's close.
We can hope.
Just keep watching the videos. You'll see when it's ready.
Right.
That's a close date. I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is from John Wade. Hi, Rick. Hoping to go to Orlando and specifically Universal in February. What are the crowds like then and any holiday weekends to avoid?
The crowds, because usually like Mardi Gras would start in late February?
I think so, yeah.
And we have, what's President's Day is like a holiday that is in February. But that's
Right.
like...
So it's
that's like
Valentine's Day weekend and...
The second half of February
Yeah,
would be
it's like the
when you
14th,
might have a holiday or Mardi Gras.
Right. I didn't check the school calendars because sometimes, you can have an uptick on if there's like a teacher work day and a student holiday too during February, which sometimes happens.
I think the first 2 weeks of February is very nice.
Yeah, I think so
It's
too.
cool. It's one of the coolest time periods of the year for us. Mm-hmm. Hopefully a cold front doesn't come all the way down here and make it really cold. Mm-hmm. But the weather should be nice and the crowds should be lower in the first 2 weeks of February.
Right.
I should have checked a crowd calendar before I got on, but...
Right. I still think 14th and 15th, that weekend though, that might have like an uptick just because it's a long weekend with President's Weekend.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I just, maybe that might be the one weekend you avoid it.
Okay.
Number 6, and the last one, is from Will Hollingsworth. We have just watched your video from the Hard Rock Hotel, and I have a question because we're going to be bringing our little puppy with us. Do they have a walkway? And did you notice to walk your pets?
Okay. Yes, pets are allowed at
they
Hard
are.
Rock.
Uh-huh.
I think it's $100 per stay.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like per night or anything.
Oh,
per
that's
your
good.
stay, an extra
Yeah.
$100. And I think the best rooms for the pets, the Garden View. Now, when we were walking about the resort and everything, there was some walking paths. Yes, I didn't notice anything specific for a dog where you saw the little doggy bags that we can pick up.
Yeah,
the
I
food.
didn't even notice.
I didn't notice anything like that.
Right, because there's like a little walking path through like a butterfly garden area,
But
and I didn't notice
but
it in
if
there.
dogs are allowed, they allow dogs and pets and cats as well. I would think they would have something.
Yeah.
Just ask someone up front. Yeah. But we did not notice as we're walking the grounds.
Right.
You know how you see the little pooper scooper segments where you pull the bag out for your doggy. Didn't notice those. But ask someone up front. I'm sure they have something. Our designated area for your doggies.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's it.
That's it.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as always,
Don't miss the magic. Don't miss the fun.
thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now it's time to relax.